Sports Connection. The Sports Connection with Doug Thompson and Jeff Woods, sponsored by Leachman Buick Pontiac GMC.
Welcome to the Sports Connection. I'm Doug Thompson, and our special guest host again,
Brandon Phillips.
Brandon. You know, Jeff is out this week.
He is.
And he's out on vacation.
That's what I
And
heard.
I just want to know, I want to get an application because I think this is the second vacation in just a number of months.
He takes a lot of vacation because he gets it. And I know you're very disappointed that I'm here because you didn't call me so we could coordinate our outfits like you and Jeff did last
nice.
week when you had the matching bowling alley look.
Actually, I did call you, and you wouldn't be straight with me, so I brought several shirts.
You did.
Just in case.
You
but
did.
It's great having you back on the show.
Thank you. It's good to
And,
be here.
you know, for our viewers, you do a radio talk show Saturday mornings on ESPN called Patriot Sports Talk.
Yep.
And you cover a lot of different things, but mostly, what, WKU?
It's really WKU and local topics of interest, but WKU has just dominated the show, and I don't know that we set out for it to be that way, but when you're in Bowling Green and you cover sports and WKU is in your backyard, you'd be silly not to take advantage of it. And we have just had a revolving door of guests all year. You know, some that use these, some that use those in the basketball. A ton of guests that have come in, a ton more to come, and we're just really excited and we're having a blast.
It is going to be a blast, and of course, football is here.
It is.
I mean, this week kicks off the football season with football Friday nights, and then also the Saturday bowl games with the Rafferties and the T.J. Sampson Bowl.
Preseason NFL football starts this week too.
I know. I mean, it is here on us, and you know what? We are going to be in the ESPN mobile studio around 13 different campuses, high school campuses, doing the ESPN mobile studio show. But then Friday nights, you have Friday Night Football here on WBKO, where you can get the video of many, many different games going around South Central Kentucky. So we got it covered. We've got the pregame covered. WBKO's got the postgame covered. And I am super excited because I think this year is there's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of teams that graduated, a lot of players last year. And I think it is wide open, but it's going to be very exciting.
And we've talked about a lot on this show and on the radio show about there's two types of atmospheres you can have in high school sports and really college or pro for that point. You can have the one or two teams at the top that everyone's trying to knock off, and then you can have a lot of people kind of maybe in the middle, and you don't know who's going to come to the top.
Right.
Both are really interesting. When you've got, say, a Bowling Green High football or you've got a Warren Central basketball, everybody wants to beat those guys, and they get their best game every week, week in and week out. But, as you said this year, when there's a lot of turnover, when you've got seniors graduating and there's unknowns, we don't know who to watch.
Right. Or if you're Bowling Green basketball, everybody wants to knock them off. It depends on who you ask.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I do want to mention that, of course, this weekend kicks off the Rafferty's Bowl and T.J. Sampson. But also, we've got the high school state football championships at Houchins Industries L.T. Smith Stadium in December. And IGA is kicking off an event called the IGA Experience. We're going to get into that later on in the show. We have a great show today. We've got Sam Fleener, the head coach of Warren Central girls softball, soccer rather. We also have Kelsey Burnett. She is also a soccer player
at
for
Warren Central.
She was a 4th Region Player of the Year last year as a junior. So I'm very excited to talk to them.
Can you imagine the expectations and the pressure that comes with winning an award like the best player in the region as a junior? You come back as a senior, the expectations are really high. How do you surpass that?
I don't know because, I've talked to Kelsey. If you watch her play, I don't think she's going to have much problem. She is an excellent soccer player, and she is just extremely good. And that award was very warranted on her behalf.
And they don't give those out just to be nice. I mean, when
No.
you get something like that, you've obviously done a lot to earn it. And as I said, it'll be really interesting to see what can she do this year. What's the new show, to try to repeat and get that award again.
Well, a lot going on, and last but not least, we've got Robin Shea here in the kitchen going to be giving us some IGA
Smells so
tailgating
good.
tips. Look at that. It is cooking time. First time we've ever done a cooking show on the Sports Connection. Of course, you and I really don't have anything to do with it. Robin's doing all the work.
No.
But we're going to have that on today's show as well. I'm very excited. More of the Sports Connection when we return.